Okay, but you have to understand that when I put my headphones on, something was caught on it. And I don't know how it happens, and you can't see this, but the headphone cord is wrapped around one of the legs of the chair next to me. So 1 second, this is actually going to take a couple seconds to resolve. Let's get rid of that. And let's say, hey, welcome to Rhythm Cafe here on the Mighty Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment Network. My name is Ian, and I'm cranking my mic arm right now. Oh, get tight. Get it right. There we go. And we play rhythm games while we are here. I'm solo today. Joining me usually is Heather Deary, but tonight we are just running it solo, which means it's time for an Ian game. This is we keep spreadsheets of our games that are going to be good. Well, of the rhythm games that are out there that we have not played, the ones that we have played, etc. And this one is listed. There is a column, Ian game, yes, no, and this one has a yes on it. Let's just get into it, shall we? I like typing games, and as some of you may have noticed, yes, we have streamed Typing the Dead a couple times, actually, once on the Dreamcast and once on the Naomi hardware when we were doing it with Lupin the 3rd edition. And neither of those times was it... There we go. No, stop peeking back in. This is not your show. This is my show. Yeah, that was neither on Rhythm Cafe nor was it on anything else. What is that the chair? No, that's the that's my little boy. That's my steering wheel. We'll be removing that from the studio after Thursday this week when we go through some of the Le Mans technology on Tinker Tailor Soldier Fry. But for the moment, we're gonna play some needy streamer overload. Typing of the net. Why did it say typing on the net? Why did I do that? Is it called typing of the net or is it typing on the net? I can't oh wait, there we go. Control T. Yeah, wow, typing of the net. Well, let's just fix that title there. And we can't fix that one because it's overloaded. Great. Now everything's fine. Typing of the net. This is apparently a game where we get to... it's classified as a rhythm game on Steam, so I can't deny that. And it's a game where we're going to get to play some internet slang. And I don't know what internet slang is amongst the slangy users of the internet. So yeah, we'll figure it out. About this game. It's essentially a typing game where you get to flex your fingers, learn some internet slang with K-Angel or Kangle. What do you call them, Kangle? Choose from three different difficulties and rack up points to get the legendary S rank. Endless mode. We'll stop the words coming and they don't stop coming and they don't. Yeah, This is good. I have a feeling this is going to be extremely memey. Live mode. Choose from 3 different. Yeah, we already did. Endless. English not enough for you. You can learn Japanese and simplified Chinese slang with them. Cool. Secret mode, you'll need a password that comes from clearing live mode for this. Well, I guess that means we have to start with live mode, right? OMG Kawaii angle is the best. Say it now. Let's live level 1. Because I think we're going to be, if these are only 3 minutes long, we may be here for a while. Oh, game audio. That was probably there the whole time, right? Tippy Typing Angel. Guess what we're doing today? We're exploring internet slang. I'm on my keyboard. Let's go. XC. Cool. Baby girl. I don't need to hit enter. Prawn. Stan. Edge Lord. Means you're Lord at edging. Moon runes. Oh. Oshi hen. Glomps. Whale. Great. Sasu. We're not going to talk about moon runes, Fender, because it's racist. London. John Titor. Time Traveler, okay. Good night, sweet prince. Whew. Damn it, I thought it was Mother 3. Mother of God. Mods are asleep? Question mark? No, I'm pretty sure they're all very high up there. Forever alone. Okay. Nig. Not bad at all. Well then, let's take it up a notch. You can handle this, right? Keep up or you're gonna get owned. That's me. Nom nom. That's harder to type than it feels like. I do not know Rule 63, so great. Gender swap, interesting. DILF. Deleted. No, you. This game is really casting a wide net. P. You're on. God, I haven't thought about Neuron or Top Kick in a decade. Aha, the classic. Ryoiki. See, we're learning. She just like me for French. Nobody says this. Do you know what's great? I did not know that there was anything based on this. I don't think there is. I don't know if I say hope not. Okay, silver. Not bad. Good work. So I'm feeling, yeah, this, you know what? Let's go on to level 2. Let's get that password. Smash that T-board. Goat typing battle with Kangol and the haters. Teams. RXD. Noob. Like, the game seems to understand that some of these are extremely ancient. Nice digits. Asha. Sugoi. Semi? Normie. Yowie paddle? Short base or oh fuck right off. Whew. That doesn't. Whew. Damn it! Okay. Okay, anime series called Needy Girl Overdose, and it's about Omega Kawaii Angle and several other streamers interacting. Interesting. There's, yeah, I'm kind of torn on the, let's check the settings here. English. Okay. How many life can we have? I mean, let's start with 3. If things get bad, we can try more. 13-episode run from April 5th to June 28th, 2026. Directed by Masaoki Nakashima at Yostar Pictures. The series blends the game's dark avant-garde themes with the new original storylines. The series follows Ama, a young woman who extreme need for approval. She attempts to rise to the number one spot in Internet Angel stream persona, Kengal. As the game will notice the anime functions as an original continuation rather than direct copy-paste of the game's multiple endings, dealing with dark themes like mental illness and parasocial relationships. Sorry, 2 questions. Who produced this series? Because I'd very much like to know if. And second, what were Beej's thoughts on it during the anime roundup of that particular time? Studio Yostar Pictures. Hold up. Wow. The subsidiary of Chinese video game producer Yostar. Okay. Yes. This explains their extreme onlineity. Number 1, Azure Lane, Slow Ahead, Season 1. Arc Knights, Prelude to Dawn, and then Perish in Forest. And then Blue Archive. Yeah, wow, okay. That makes perfect sense. Let's see here. Isn't then the latest season yet? Oh, I guess that's where it would be then, right? Why do I keep wanting to hover on the subscribe button? All right, sit up straight, elbows off the thing. Let's type for real. Ah! Okay, that's at least 2 years old. Hot gluing, what? Jesus. Club? Ah! Okay, this is gonna be a harder one, I think, folks. Hey, can we skip the lead up? Okay. Nice uke. Bojack. Shit. Hater. Bodied. I can spell English words. Fuck off. Damn it. Can't believe I lost a life on MILF. It's been a while since I've had waffles. No! White Knight. F to pay respects. Oh, yes! I'm here till the end. Song. Nose bleeds. Neat. Chick guy. Ishi. I'm dead. Lolita. Rickroll. Leet. Kusoge. Appropriate. IRC channel. Fuck. Yaranaika. Ka. Problematic. Problematic fave. Cool. The casual. You win the internet. I don't know if that's possible anymore. My shitposting is peaking. We got an A there too. That was nice. Can't make rants. Saw some other people on the stream ask what elite stood for, and that hurt a lot. Wow, you. Okay. Jules the Great says, and as a bit of history, Japanimation was the coin termed by Fred Patton in the 1960s for Japanese products before the term anime became a common one, and it was used extensively through the 60s and 70s. I should know, I was there. Sadly, Fred passed in 2018 after complications at the start. That is unfortunate, and there is actually doubly unfortunate because there's just, I guess, what's the concept planning going on for a new anime doc by a company that goes by the name of Community VC, which Creator VC, which does not seem like a great name for a trustworthy company. But they purport to be starting up production on the beginnings of anime and fandom in North America, and they're actually got a survey going on, which is worth looking at if you can look that up on the internet. While I'm currently playing a video game. But yeah. All right, so we've gotten past. What happens if I subscribe? I've subscribed. Great. All right, let's try one more time for level 3. Do the words get harder, or is it just more of it? I'm very familiar with stonks. Merch! More! Well, you know. Girugamesh! Vomit. Work more. And fiction. Rare pair. Whew. Ponied. Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. Doom scrolling. Creepy pasta. It's more likely than you think. Oh! Made it. Oot. Green text. Wow, hyper specific. Kinda gay. TLDR. Oh god, thank goodness I didn't define the semicolon. Right. D4. Top bag. Boxing. Squee. 3 E's. Waifu. Aifu. Whew. Oh, can't wait for that one to just sink back into the swamp. Senpai! Senpai is spelled with an M! Surf as much as I want. Your planet needs you. Leave. Right, that's what I forgot I was going to say. We were talking about the... oh, good, we rolled credits. That was fun. Back when Beach and I were working high level with Animathon, back in Edmonton, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, we were doing some interviews with various television channels because local television was still a thing and you could actually do do interviews. But the person who we were interviewing, or who was interviewing us rather, for a breakfast, you know, I'm gonna spill the names, for the breakfast show on A Channel at the time, continued to refer, like, throughout the interview, despite our corrections and our ignorations, would continually refer to Japanese animation or anime as Jap-an. Really putting a heavy emphasis on that first syllable too. Jap animation. And we had to correct. And eventually she just started shortening it to Jap-an during the end of the interview, which I believe, as we pointed out to her, was a country. But no. That was the level of understanding at the time. Did we get the password for that? Or did we need to get... What did I push on the... Nope, okay, that just brings me back to the main level. Okay, I guess you need this clear live mode with a full rank, I guess? S rank? Rank? I don't... you know what? I guess we should try endless mode and see how long we can last. And then we should definitely try, let's try the Japanese level one and see how that goes. We've definitely got time. You are right, Sarah. Hey, cuties. It's your favorite interweb angel, the lovely Kangle. I can see you commenting about how you may have no idea what I'm saying. Well, good news for you. I'm going to explain it all nicely. If you can keep up. Here we go. Kakiko. Motitsuke. Oh, that's me. Gakyukai. Burakura. Eni. Tube. Sube. Matari. Mojo. How to get my mojo back. Tanyao. Hey-oh. Oh no. Wasyo isurunai. Well, we're gonna do it again. One more time. I've been noticing that the Japanese explanations require a lot more text to explain. Okay. Heels and hands up, everyone. Hasukora. Hateyomi. Maroyuki. Bakuteka. ググレカスカティアンモルスタヘレデタチャキガンイミフタシーロハントシロムレ透明の罠 Kongming's Trap アーボンハウス Urban House トゥホシマスタ Oh yeah, no, sir. I'm I'm not thinking these are in any way extremely useful explanations. Hyokurin. It goes in the subject field. Kiriban. Kasinjo. Nurpo. Anonymous Colombia Onu Otehan Anka Tasiros Akukin No! O maeta timonesanai. Ah! Okay. We can do this. We've gotten halfway there. Some of these are very long words. Hey, cutie. At least there's a good variety of words. I'm enjoying that part of it. Wota. Oh no! Yeah, because they're not using the Hepburn transliteration. Kitakore. I can't read the Japanese parts that I can read and try and get ahead of it. Onkusu. Oi buta. Okay. Sogorinku. Gundam. Gunblam. Ikurisuru hodo yo. Fuck right off. We're gonna get here. We're gonna get here. Yeah, I'm sure that honestly, if we we were doing, if this were a game about you know, street fashion at Harajuku, it would have a completely different set of lingo to it as well. Cue ball. Waros. Yo. Ik. Siobon. Eni. Une o Hausu. Oh! Okay, this version is a little bit harder. Let me skip the opening monologue. I also am noticing that there's less rhythm here than I thought there would be. It sure is Awata. Very interesting. Okay. So when I try to type with syllabary that I'm used to, which would have been a ja there, the JYA, I see the English actually immediately transfer into, okay, oh, you're using this reading of the katakana. Interesting. So it will let you, if you can read the katakana directly and the kanji, throw that in there, but I don't think that's reliable. We can do this though, right? Kyun. Yo no hati. Oh, aira. Sowaruta. Shi Whoop. Age. Asi. More. Kuoriti. Ki uita. Hey. This. Matananda sumanai. Okay, just another halfway there to go. Ka. Oh. Anedoru. Fuck! Get knocked out on Opai Opai is no good there. That feels no good. Try again. Try again. Bash my head against Japanese vocabulary. Good. Okay. Idol. Kana. Nope. Jeez, no! Tabakari. Sure, great, yes. That was definitely doable. That was definitely possible in any way, shape, or form. Hitting the enter key rapidly. A deck necromancer. I don't even think you could, because if you're a person typing on a Japanese keyboard, you are typing generally the same syllabary outless way. I didn't know anyone who used kana keyboards as kana keyboards. Okay, gonna take a big short break here for a second. I mean, so when I say they'd be typing it out on a syllabic Western keyboard, or you using that form, because that's. So here's the thing. Despite the fact that the world speaks different languages to speak words, programming still generally uses the English language and majority English characters. Which means if you're in the tech industry for, if you're using a computer for anything other than just the general browsing, you're going to be using you're going to be using that Western keys a lot. Julian, I don't know for sure, but I'd hazard a guess that that's actually the Chinese is very similar. Okay, so this is nice that we actually get at least the we get the full words and then also the explanation. Where was the smoked? Smoked cheese was under Nyon, right? Yeah, see, we haven't got eroge yet. Japanese, of course, same thing. Owata. You get the katakana, the hiragana, or the kanji, and then the hiragana. Wow! So it is reasonably modern here. For old heads. Interesting. Hakedo means hard degree, but the hage also sounds like bald. AXFC uploader service favorite Ono equals Ax equals AXFC. Sure. All right, well, you know what? Let's give the Japanese another couple tries here. We do that. Wait. Yes, that's right. That's live and then Japanese. Do the buttons on the player do anything? Let's find out. No. The mouse does nothing. I can't even subscribe from here. Despite the fact that I am subscribed. just gonna try reading the katakana that shows up at the bottom. Pizza. Ha. Why the X? She. Oh god, using the T for the chi is really, really messing me up here. I feel like what they're trying to do is align the sort of sound, the sound transliteration with the simplified Chinese. In fact, might be a good idea to look in there. Going back to paying attention to the Romaji. Ah! Oh! Hit the A instead of the U. I'm not gonna say this is much easier in English, but... Florida, meaning to leave a conversation to take a bath. I have never heard that before. I like it. Moscow. That we were never gonna get that one. Okay, we got 2 lives coming into the back half. We can do this one, I think. What? So part of what's really goozling me here is I have, anytime I have written down a long A sound in Japanese, it has always been a, if it's ha, it's ha, and then ah. I have never once in my life used the X key when typing Japanese. To be frank, once you memorize the words, you can get them way faster with the timer, but they are English words, so we aren't anywhere close to memorizing them. The problem, the Meerkat, is I'm looking at the word, and then I'm typing out the word, and then I'll go over and look at the explanation, and the explanation tells me, oh, what I've written with my Roman letters matches absolutely nothing with how I would pronounce this word. So it's almost like it's almost like it's training me to learn an alternate Japanese that is not the Japanese I know. Like, what was the there was one reason. Omaide was the one. I'm like, wait, that's not how you spell Omaide. Good God. God, I don't even know if it's teaching. I think this is teaching you Chinese, weeb. Okay. Great. Hi-ho! Oh! When you miss the U. No, got a couple ones back there. Was not Fujoshi respelling. That was Yume Joshi. Again, a person who dreams of their favorite female idol. Or being a Fujoshi for your dream girl. Or your Oshi. Oh, explanation, there was a girl into BL. Yeah, that might have been Fujoshi. Baka. Learning by 2 millimeters. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, Nevermore, we had a person down for this episode, so we had to take it in a different direction. And I'm playing something that we would never play together. Although we technically probably could have, actually. Adept Necromancer, I honestly feel like it would be easier if we had no knowledge, because I'm feeling exactly the same thing you are. Hey, say! Oh, Olmira, Polmira. Ah! So Sekurosu sounds more like it's some sort of, I don't know, competition on some hills, like a sex cross, but like a BMX, like a bicycle motocross or a motocross, but for sex. I would assume it would be a judged sport as well, and not speed based. Go! I dislike missing the ones that are small and short that I even don't know. Like that! No! Why would you make me type that in that weird way? All right, let's try one more time, then let's take ourselves a break. And yeah, maybe going through and looking at some of those descriptions account made for ads would be interesting, because you're right, they do go by very quickly. Okay. Whew. Amadeo! Saitama. Yeah, the kerning is just bad in this font. Come on! Okay, now here comes a big long... No, good. Yagami. Nice. Rashi? Come on. Fund! Ah! I had that one! Oh, okay. Folks, we are going to take a short break here, bring down the adrenaline, and we'll be back with more, probably more typing of the net on Rhythm Cafe in just a few minutes. Don't go all the way away. Welcome back, folks. We are still playing Needy Streamer Overload typing of the net. And we've been learning Japanese here for a bit, and it's not been going well. So rather than jam ourselves into back into that hell for a second, let's try simplified Chinese level 1, and then let's go look at some lingo for a bit. Or you know, let's go look at some lingo to start with. You know, that's different. And we still need to try some endless mode here in a bit. But let's go push the Jidensha, which is Japanese for bicycle. Shoot, what did I say? Help me out, chat. What's Japanese for dictionary? Jisho, good. I was on the right path. Except not even at all. Just go and click on the Jidensha, and we'll all be okay. But one of my favorite songs from the I want to say J-Punk or J-Ska thing. Jidensha. Who in my library saw that? It's by Ore Ska Band. Yes, check out Ore Ska Band in your local streaming service and try Jidensha if you want to hear a bunch of high school aged or just out of high school aged girls scream the word bicycle at you. It's great. It's really great. Anyway, Owata, it's over. Warota, lol. Kusawarota is lumao, and warosu is lumafao. Now, these three you could absolutely, swap out with a number of V's in the chat, which reference the character sa, because they look like grass, and so that's the sound the grass makes, which is an idea of invoking the sound of laughter as well. Terawarosu. I don't think that necessarily means giga and tera, but it is bigger. Ware, chronically online first-person pronoun, pronounced more. Why did I say ware? We don't have that. We kami. Which is apparently the goat. I think they mean God at this point. Age, to up, to like, or to bump. Oh, sorry, yes, it's W, not V. Which is Sage, used if your post doesn't bump a thread. Also, it's Sage, it goes in the subject line. That is an old meme. No shi, buy or high. No shi. Katakore, which there just katakore. And then that's waku take, the emotion that the two soy jacks pointing me involves. I'm having trouble parsing that one myself. Kabane. Kabane. Blocks. Oop for upload. Karaban. Nice numbers. Kotehan. A fixed name that you use instead of saying is anonymous, like name friend. Habato, meaning hard agree, but the hage. Hage. Hageto. Sounds like bald in Japanese. Okay. Ooh. That is citrusy. Nerubo. It's over for IT nerds with a hint of I like your shoelaces, always replied to with ga. Interesting. Tonksu. Tonks. KYS. Iteyoshi. Mo damepo. It's over. Dokyun. Okay, so I've seen DQN and I've never known how it was supposed to be pronounced, and Dokyun makes a lot of sense. Referred to delinquents, but now it's like an online insult like virgin or incel. Chobody. Chobo. You want to call someone a troll or a goddamn child. Yashi. Dubious vendor, but eventually morphed into a chronically online third-person pronoun. Barakura. Oh, Burakura. I do know how to spell Barakuda. Ane. Oh no. Not Ane at all. Axe uploader. Okay, we got that one. Ah, there we go. We were talking about earlier. Whoop for wall. And Hohihi. Pomaira. And Omaira, yeah. Kakiko. Short for Kakikomu. We'll just leave the moo off there. Jokey way to say calm down, but it sounds like the word pounding mochi. Mochitsuke. Mochitsuke. Onka. Anka. Ah, the hyperlink post number. Good. There's at least one culture that's using the word anchors correctly still. Okay, go give the ad. Shut up, ad. Is this the song? Your Plymouth dealer is a tea and the dog turn his eye. Nope, that is not the song I was thinking of. Sorry, I can't pronounce Bakaruda. Oh yeah, the touches ground, the Abam. Post got deleted. That is an interesting progression there. Hey, say. Okay. Boon. Is it Mume? Winnie. Yeah, we all know Winnie. Kakyokai. And a fandom shitstorm. Kohi Huita. Koki Futa. Serial guy. Okay. Colombia. Yes. The meme was born from a guy who raised his arms in Trump in triumph after answering Colombia. Record scratch freeze frame. Yeah, that's doshite ko natta. Doshite ko natta. Chimune hi. Chimune hi. Just clickbait thumbnails. Or it was so good you couldn't help but check it out. Tensho agate kita. I'm on fire. Came from an interview with that famous baseball player Suzuki. The meme is usually accompanied by excited and blurry face. Yeah, Siri, you're right, Boopy. Boopity. Japan's Ho Chi Minh City is Colombia. Please do not take that out of context. Okay, here we go. Kome no wana literally means Kongming's trap, used when you think there's something sus or when you fell for something you're like, damn, well played. Let's all adopt Kome no wana. Kome no wana. Shobo. Kanji for firefighting, but refers to child because they sound the same in Japanese. English would be sweet summer child. Seksuru. Wait, no, that's Sekurosu. Sekurosu. That just sounds honestly like they're, I don't know. I must believe that they're teaching language here, but that sounds like it's meant to be sung to this tune of Sekuros. Sekuros. Sekros. Soldier of boning from deep space. Sekros. Chikuwa Daimyoshin. Chikuwa Daimyoshin literally means I'm a Chikuwa god, used to nonsensically butt into a discussion. It's the kind of thing that makes someone say, what was that? Must have been the wind. I do enjoy a good Chikuwa. Niji literally means rainbow, but it has strong ties to nerd culture because of the song Rainbow Girl. It became 2D in Japanese because it has Niji in it. Wakawa, a guy who catfishes as a girl online. Very derogatory. You're supposed to put that in brackets. Portmanteau of Motenai, unpopular, and Joshi Onna woman. Basically a way to call a woman a virgin incel. Mojo? I don't like that. Moe. Me. No. And that's the Fujoshi, the girls who love BL. I mean, that is a reduction that has a lot more nuance to it. I do like ware as short for wares. Pizza. There's got to be a reason behind that. Morosu. A tortured cry emitted by a 2chan's poster Furby after it asked for pats, and they responded by giving pats with a massager. Ah! Oh, I gotta see that. Moibuta. Yumejo. Girls who self-ship with their faves. Ryap. Morayuki. I'm going to Japan. Akukin. Access denied. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. It came from a 2chan thread where Op only had 200 yen to survive Haneda Airport late at night. They said they were thirsty and came back with 80 yen, to which Anon replied, why the fuck would you waste your money on a drink, Baldy? That feels like that's going to be a real long one that we're not going to have to do. Okay, I think we've explored the grammar long enough here. Okay, let's try some Chinese where I have zero knowledge. And we'll see how it goes. It's you. OMG Kawaii Angel. Am I ready to become even more Chinese? I don't know. I don't think I'm allowed to. Bang Jang. Did ya? Come now. This is a little easier because I have no preconceptions about how the words are supposed to be transliterated. I'm literally just typing characters at this point. Also, there seem to be fewer, like, 4- and 5-word phrases in this that the Japanese seems to pop in. I wonder if Chinese dubs have the same anime-sounding dubbing as Japanese. I'm Decapped, I think you'll need to give a bit more explanation there. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by anime-sounding dubbing. But yeah, for whatever reason, this is definitely going better than the Japanese is, which is really causing me to consider seppuku at this point. Don't want to have to hand in my weeb card. Gonna have to do that again. That one did not go nearly as well at all. Okay, DF says, I mean that Japanese and anime sounds very different than what you'd hear people speak like, so I wonder if Chinese animation has the same problem. I mean, probably. Honestly, the majority of the what causes anime to have that, or anime dialogue to have that feel is context, in that the people you see, or the characters, are not normal people acting in normal day-to-day Japanese situations, unless you're watching something particularly like that. But most shows don't depict that kind of life. Like, it's people always tell you that if you've learned Japanese from watching TV in any form, they can native speakers can absolutely tell, because you'll generally be smashing a bunch of different levels of formality together, using masculine or hyper masculine or hyper feminine speech when you are presenting as a different gender. Oh, okay. Shared word, I guess. But I could say the same thing if, you ended up learning English from only watching The Real Housewives and Stargate SG-1. You definitely have a differently skewed speech pattern than you would if you were watching the news. I mean, even if you learned a language watching the news of the language that you're trying to learn, you're not going to be speaking a colloquial street level of English. Boopity says, I learned English from watching Learn. No one understands my sense of humor around here. Oh boy, yeah, no. If you grew up learning English from people like Alex, myself, Beej, Graham, and the like, boy, yeah, you are gonna get a skewed set of vocabulary. What I'm saying is, if you're learning English from media, or learning any language from media alone, it's really important to get out there and expose yourself to native speakers of the language. Most importantly, so that they can make fun of you. Damn it! Wait, what? Why is... Hold on a second. Why is 9 idiot? What do the Chinese have against Cerno and other Toho-based media? One more try. Nope. Wait a second, did she just... Have I not been noticing that she's been typing in English? Or, okay, there's the kanji. Damn it! One second here, looking something up here. Okay, just wanted to check up on my Eastern European history there. Sorry about the wait. But that is very cool, Boopity, that have you as a fan here, as a native Czech speaker. Penguin is the embodiment of the sacred Scarlet Devil Manual. Cernos Narctus 9 with the text just being idiots. Great. I'm so happy to get the chance to bubble up and surface the Toho fans within the audience every now and then. Ah, yes. Okay. Please don't pump it up too much. Oh god. Whoa. KY! Interesting that actually, interesting that KY migrated from Japan to China like that. Because KY is absolutely a romanization of Kuki Yominai, literally unable to read the air. Penguinizer, you're in luck to find out what vintage brain rot the English side has, because I believe we're going to go ahead and try the endless. I quit the game. We're going to try the endless mode here for a few runs, see how far we can get. Endless mode. 0 people watching. That's a lie. Oh, do they slow it down to start? They definitely do. I wonder if they're gonna mix in the other languages for this one. Solo YOLO. IRC channel. Doggy. Play to win. I'm unfamiliar with that one. It's also that one. Definitely have given the... No. Damn it. When I'm done with the stream today, yes. S. Damn it, I was trying to spell surge in my head, but I couldn't get it out. Off GF. Couldn't handle her. You mad? Hot. Gluing. Da. Young Koma. I can't even. Yan Cat. Seme. Ah! Not available in Canada. Great. Yeah, getting into Game of Thrones really did not pay off long term, did it, folks? Ooh, there we go, there's some more. keep getting lemon, but not giving me limes. Damn it. Wow. London? Frickin' bum bum. Come on, S rank. Cabaz. So much goatage. Okay, we can do this. We can absolutely do that again, at least. Yeah, the only reason to be involved in things as fandom goes on is to feel a sense of belonging, or potentially just to just to keep up with hot takes. And trust me, the hot takes are very rarely worthwhile. I am a big fan of the long reasoned takes that include research and receipts. Oh shoot, the game is started! We're gonna start again. We're just gonna let this roll through. Blah, 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 blah. 0. So we know we're at a state school because if you don't do anything but at least still show up for class, you're gonna get a C. Let's try that again. But more for real this time. Oh, the music changes each... Well, not every time, I guess. There is a music bank, is what I'm saying. You should make me type that out. That was yesterday. Motherfucker, when? Not for sale. No, I would absolutely say, yeah, for those of you who can make it work, Yuri Day is every day. Now, as we said, yaoi is actually just, you meant is invalid. Yaoi is just Japanese for canoe enthusiast. We had this before. Pay respects. I need to do this on my real keyboard. With the solenoid on. Yeah, I learned a new rule today for the internet, which is interesting. Whew. Ha-ha! Just once, and keep this all to yourself, chat, but just once, I would like to run a 3-minute segment on Loading Ready Live of Nice Boat. Just in tribute. I haven't seen any Homestuck references, but I also only got my Homestuck references secondhand. Nor have we been, nor are there any Something Awful references either, though I am protected. Again, another Yuri common phrase, nice digits. Oh yeah, but I used to be all about keeping up with the greater nerd culture on the internet, and then it just got too fragmented. And also, you know, a lot of the places turned out to be, you know, Nazi bars, and just kind of stopped caring and paying attention. And to be honest, with the rise of AI and AI users, it's been harder and harder to find good locations to keep up on the discourse. Kokoro is Brokoro. I have not heard that and I love it. It's also free real estate. Shit posting in a game. Dojinshi. Desu, 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 desu. I'll eat it. Well. FTW. Lurker. Nerf. Sorry, thank you, account mate France. Runes. Get wrecked. No, it's not Desert Bus yet. Ship. Text. She just like me, French. Notice me, Simba. Hi. Wambulance. I haven't seen the Wambulance in years. No. Whoa, I did not recognize that one. Whew. Account made France. You mentioned Gomen Sorry. Are you familiar with a little little rap group from Japan from the 1990s called oh shoot, Tokyo Boys? No, they weren't the Tokyo Boys. What were they? Nice Guy Jin. Let me see if I can bring this up here. That's not how to work. Maybe I'll leave you all with some Nice Guy Jin in the outro.
Charlie's having.
So that so you know, just so that when it eventually does get copyright struck, Heather can just remove that bit from it. Wait a minute, is this just a music box? No, that's not helpful to anyone. Hai irashai. Hai irashai dozo. There it is.
Man, I'm really hungry.
Oh no, that's the video by the kids, the high school kids do it. No, that's another cover version of it. That's it. Okay, great. And yeah, shall we try this one more time? Because I think we can go even farther. Endless modo. Ooh, new music. Again, as we pointed out earlier. Let's go! Cringe. I'm dead. Get good. Ruffle copter. Rage bait. Get commit. Clumps. Andere. Take the L. Okay, this music is a lot more relaxing for this, actually. Accepted? Yep, challenge accepted. Rat Baby, I'm happy to be the least problematic fave out there. The least problematic. God, the fact that a sub-character of Haruhi is still considered important slang to know. Look, cheese was good. I think the cheese obsession in general was better for society than the bacon obsession which followed. Well, bacon is good. I enjoy bacon. There are a lot fewer variations on bacon that you can explore and enjoy than there are cheese. Good night, sweet summer child. You Gusta of New England. Shit. Dilf, this pleases me. Best grill. I would counter that you can have a best grill and also a waifu, and they can be different. Goluk More. What happens? Oh, got it in. The rule I didn't know. Oh, shoot. Damn it. Family, I would absolutely say endless supply of any one variety of cheese or bacon. That's a tough one. So I might be able to do cheese, but I'd have to think about that for a long time because, and here's the thought process on that. Have you ever taken a cheese and grated it up, like something like a Jack or a Gouda or a cheddar, and put it on a hot grill, like a cast iron grill of some sort, either your pan or whatnot, and just let it sit there until it crisps up around the edges, and then flip it over, and then crisp it up some more, because then you can simulate that crispy umami flavor of the bacon without the need for the bacon. So I think, honestly, I think I would have to go cheese if it was an unlimited supply of either, or especially if it was the only thing I could get, it would be the cheese. But I think that's gonna have to do it for us here for the evening. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here with me as we type up some words and go down memory lane in terms of the online memery. That was some ridiculousness there. We got a lot of stuff here on the channel, but if you like what you see, go check out patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. That's where we like to send you if you want to be a reoccurring contributor to the channel, because everything that we do here is brought to you by you. Whether it's over at patreon.com, whether it's subbing here at twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun, where we broadcast live if you're not watching live, or it's store.loadingreadyrun.com, where you can help Beej live by buying our various forms of merchandise there. We got some new stuff. Go check it out. Pride shirts restocked. We got scarves. We got cups. All sorts of fun. Beej is fine, but Beej continues to live much like we all continue to live based on your donations. I think I'm really probably the only one here who has a day job left. But I do rely on you all. So thanks so much for watching Rhythm Cafe for this week. We'll see you next week for probably Rhythm Doctor, I think we got again, but we'll see. You keep an eye on the schedule. It's at loadingreadyrun.com/live. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye. Gilgamesh!